Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Hey everyone, Terry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and founder of Team Power Blast. And today's episode, I want to talk about sore muscles. Oh my gosh. You work out, and I think a lot of times when people start a workout, that's kind of where they almost stop. Even like a week or so too into it, because they don't want the sore muscles. They know it's going to happen, but when they do happen, and a lot of them, it's not even sore muscles right after your workout. Usually it's like a day or two after. They call it DOMS, D-O-M-S, delayed onset muscle soreness. And you know, people will be like, oh my gosh, I worked my chest today, but my legs feel sore. That's because you had a leg workout a few days ago. So here's a few ways that you can prevent muscle soreness, you know, and at least minimize the magnitude that you have with that. You know, one of the best things pre and post workout, even the day or so after that specific muscle group's been worked out, is stretching. So stretching can really help you out with it creates that lengthening of muscles, and it kind of helps that range of mobility. And while you're sore and achy, it will actually decrease that muscle soreness. The next thing is something that I've used probably in the past, just to have some sort of rapid recovery, something new, the nutrient timing after you get done working out. Researchers say to find something that's kind of a carb to protein ratio of like 3-to-1, anywhere from 3-to-1 to 5-to-1 ratio. So, carbohydrates to protein, and that's going to replenish that glycogen storage that happens when that's depleted from a really intense workout. So that's something. And I use recovery formula. That's one of the things that happens to be a 4-to-1 ratio. But other people, and some research I've seen, people have like a grape, some grape juice, like a glass of grape juice, and maybe some protein powder put in, or chocolate milk supposedly has that ratio. That can help, getting in there, replenishing those nutrients. That can help decrease some of that muscle soreness. Another way, and you see professional athletes doing this all the time, is to ice it. It just helps that inflammation reduce and reduce the swelling in there. So icing, particular sore areas, or areas that that are going to be inflamed or really kind of challenging for you. There's that thing. Another thing is to massage sore spots. I mean, you gotta go out and pay for massage, but this is the one thing that I use. I love this thing. It's called a rumble roller. I think you can get it through Team Beachbody or get it through Amazon. And these little nubs just they act like an acupressurist right into the right spots. And while you might be crying like a baby, while you're sore there, it really helps with that soreness. As a matter of fact, I've read articles like Dave Beckham. As he's aging, he still is in the soccer. When he was doing the soccer, as he was aging, he would do foam rolling even before and after. I found that to really improve his everything with the muscle soreness, etc. So another thing that you can do after your muscles have recovered, and they're back to its normal temperature, is just to use heat. That's another thing we've seen. Heating pads, it increases that blood flow, that blood circulation. I know I used to go to a chiropractor, and they'd use, or even a physical therapist, and they would use heating pads a lot. So the other thing, sometimes you're really sore. Maybe you did a leg day and you're really sore in the glutes, and you're really sore in the legs. The last thing you want to do is a high intense cardio workout, but moving and exercise actually helps you work through that soreness. It might not seem that way right away, but you can definitely definitely, feel a difference after it. And once you're done, if you practice those things, the things that I've shared, you're going to notice a difference as compared to if you didn't do any of these things, and the intensity of the soreness there. Ask anybody that's done an insanity workout, and you know exactly what the crazy soreness is. Well, P90X and most of our workout programs, right? One other thing is just your diet, your eating. You want to make sure that you're getting enough rich omega-3s and like salmon, free range meat, stuff like that. Getting really healthy fats in there, like avocado, walnuts, things like that can help, from what I've read, just some of the soreness and the overexertion that you've had. There's also amino acid supplements out there that you can go and research. I've gone to sites like bodybuilding.com to see reviews and things like that on there. So hey, there's some tips on helping you dig through and get through some of that muscle soreness. Some really great tips. I use a lot of them. Yes, there always is some sort of constant soreness going on. That kind of gives me proof that I've showed up and at least worked out and gone for it. To work through and make it not as intense and not as unbearable. You've got the stretching, you've got the recovery formula, you've got eating right, heat, ice, things like that, and just overall movement and stretching. Okay, so there you are. Hope to see you next week. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.